As you sit here with me today, I invite you to take a deep breath in and out. Feel your body settling, your mind softening. In this sacred space of quiet, we explore something most people overlook. Something simple, yet profound. Your eyes. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. But what if I told you they are also mirrors of your awakening? Today, I will walk with you through 3 warning signs, not to alarm you, but to awaken you. Let us begin with a story. Chapter 1. The Gaze That Lingers. Many years ago, when I was still a novice monk, I sat with my teacher under a Bodhi tree. He noticed I had begun looking longer at ordinary things, a falling leaf, the flicker of a candle. He asked me, "What do you see when you stare so long?" I replied, "I don't know, I just feel something." He smiled. That is the first sign. The world begins to shimmer with meaning. When your gaze lingers, unforced, on simple moments, it's not boredom. It is your soul recognizing what matters. You're no longer rushing past life. You are arriving into it. Truly. Reflection. Have you noticed yourself watching the sky longer than usual? Or staring at someone and sensing their pain without words? That's not coincidence. That's consciousness knocking. Lesson. Don't dismiss these moments. They are spiritual whispers, calling you to slow down and look beyond the surface. Chapter 2. Tears Without Reason. Have you ever cried without understanding? Why? Perhaps while hearing a piece of music, seeing an old man feed birds, or watching the sun set behind mountains. When your eyes begin to water in these moments, it is a sacred overflow, a reminder that your heart is waking up. I recall a time, years, into monkhood when I watched a bird care for its young. Tears came, not from sadness, but from the unbearable beauty of love so pure. This is the second sign. Your eyes begin to speak the language of the soul. Insight. Emotion is not weakness. It is energy moving. It is the sacred thawing of a frozen heart. Let your tears fall. They wash the soul. Chapter 3. Seeing Through Illusion. And then, there comes a time when the world begins to look different. The flashy lights lose their pull. The dramas of ego become transparent. You look into someone's eyes and see their story behind their words. You see the child behind the anger, the pain behind the pride. This is the third and perhaps the most powerful sign. You begin to see truth. Wisdom. The eyes of awakening pierce illusion not with judgment, but with compassion. This does not make life easier. It makes it real. And in realness, there is liberation. Interlude. A moment to breathe. Let us take a pause. Close your eyes and place your palms gently over them. What do you see now? Perhaps not light, but feeling. That too is vision. That which sees is not the eye. That which feels is not the hand. The true self is not the body. It is awareness behind all things. Chapter 4. The Monastery of the Eyes. In the monastery, we are taught to see with presence. Every meal we eat in silence. Why? So we can see our food. Every task, even sweeping the floor, is done with full awareness, not for perfection, but for presence. You too can bring this practice to your life. When you wash your face, see the water. When you walk, notice the colors. When you speak, watch the response in another's eyes. This is mindfulness made visible. Chapter 5. Wisdom Passed. From Eyes to Eyes. I remember an elder monk who said nothing for 3 months. We were concerned. Then one morning, he looked at me and smiled. In his eyes, I saw something that can't be spoken. Stillness. That day, I realized true teaching doesn't always come through words. It comes through presence, through being. When your eyes become soft, silent, and unafraid, you become a transmitter of peace. People feel safer around you. Children are drawn to you. Animals sit by your feet, not because you do anything, but because you see without agenda. Closing reflections. So, if you found yourself gazing longer, crying softly, seeing deeper, then know this: you are not losing yourself. You are finding your true self. Your eyes are transforming from looking to seeing, from seeing to knowing. Do not rush this process. Honor it. Return to silence often. Let your eyes rest not just on screens, but on stars. Not just on faces, but on hearts. And in that space, you will remember who you are. Thank you for walking with me. If this journey touched you, I invite you to share your experience in the comments. What has your heart been seeing lately? And if you feel called, subscribe. This space is a temple of truth, a monastery of the soul, and you are always welcome here. Until next time, walk gently. Before we part, I offer you this final thought. Life will often try to steal your attention, scatter your vision, and cloud your inner eye. But remember, you are not your distractions. You are the one who notices them. So guard your vision not with force, but with gentleness. Be mindful of what you see, but more importantly, how you see. Let your eyes be instruments of grace. Let them reflect love, patience, and peace. You do not need to travel to mountaintops to awaken. The sacred is here, in your gaze, in your stillness, in your breath. You are not behind in your journey. You are exactly where you need to be. So take this peace with you. Let it ripple through your life. And when you feel lost again, just pause and look. Look not outward, but inward. And there you will find home. Thank you, dear soul. Until we meet again. See with the soul, live with the heart,